Did you know that January is unofficially considered divorce month? Family law attorneys, yeah, you didn't know that, right?
I didn't know that.
The family law attorneys say they are always busier this time of year as many couples try to make a fresh start. Oona Metz is a therapist who specializes in treating women as they navigate the emotional effects of divorce. Her new book is called Unhitched, the Essential Divorce Guide for Women. You can buy it right now by scanning the QR code on your screen. She writes, for many women, divorce results in growth and transformation they never imagined possible. And Oona Metz joins us now. Good morning. Good to see you.
So nice to be here. Thanks for having me.
So there are a lot of things that I learned in this book, including the fact that 69% of divorces are initiated by women, and then divorce rates among people aged 65 and older, so the baby boomers, have tripled since the 1990s.
That's right.
Why? What's going on in both of those cases?
So in terms of the divorce rate being 69% of women are initiating it, there's a lot of reasons for that. One is that divorce works better for men. So men are not initiating divorce nearly as much. But what I find in my practice, I work with women all the time who are getting divorced, and what I find is that oftentimes they're the ones who have to initiate, but their husband has already left the marriage in some way.
Already checked out.
He has checked out through infidelity, through financial abuse, through emotional abuse. But guess what? He's still sitting on the couch.
Right.
He's not going to initiate the divorce, but the marriage is already over. So the woman bears the brunt of having to end it.
You asked about baby boomers.
Yeah, baby boomers. So it's tripled since the 1990s. In fact, boomers now are divorcing more than any other generation.
That surprises me because you think we've been together so long. Why would you?
Our parents' generation always said you stay to the bitter end,
yes.
right?
That's right.
And that was the original American dream
So death
generation,
do we
right?
part.
The marriage and the white
Right.
picket fence.
That's right. That's right. But I think now that women have a lot more economic independence, I think they are saying, you know, I don't have to stay for the economics, right? I can leave. We're
also living longer, too.
Exactly.
We're also
living longer. And when you're married for 30 years and you think, well, maybe I've got another 10 or 15 to go, maybe you can bear with it. But if you're married for 30 years and you think, oh, my God, I've got another 30 to go, I don't think I can take it.
There's going to be some changes around here. I agree with Vlad in terms of your book, Oona, had so much good information.
Oh, thank you.
And I think, and you touch on all levels, telling the kids, when to tell the kids, how to tell the kids. But you said, most of us, we dream of getting married. We don't dream of getting divorced ever. Women grieve, men replace. So true. Income suffers for women, but in most cases, they're better psychologically and happier.
That's right.
But this is what struck me. Even if you want the divorce, you said there's no such thing as a painless divorce.
Exactly. So
What do you mean?
sometimes people think if you're the one who initiated the divorce, that you're happy to get divorced.
Yeah.
And that's not true. There is always heartbreak when you initiate a divorce. There's always a feeling of guilt or regret when you initiate a divorce.
Why are women happier?
Afterwards?
In many cases.
In many cases, the
psychologically.
research shows that 75% of women do not regret the decision to get divorced. I think divorce is always heartbreaking in the beginning. It's messy in the middle.
Yeah.
But at the end, it offers these incredible opportunities for growth, healing, and transformation.
For men, too.
For men, too. Yep. Well, and men oftentimes will go right into another relationship.
Yes.
I don't know
they
about
always
the people
do.
there.
Well, I don't know. Men be tripping sometimes.
But it offers women a chance for a new identity.
Yes.
And that can be really healing.
But let's talk about that
Yeah.
healing, because you also write about resetting, rediscovering,
Yes.
finding yourself again.
Yes.
What happens on the other side of
That's
pain,
right.
and then that separation and divorce. What advice do you have for those women and men that might be sitting there in the darkness and they can't see the light yet?
Right. So I would say I have seen hundreds and hundreds of women through the divorce process, and most of them come out the other side and really feel so much better. And it's so hard to know that when you're in the beginning.
It's
'cause
scary,
the beginning
yeah.
is scary and it's painful, and yet there is a transformation that happens. It is an evolution, and people will feel better at the end.
And there's also that judgment that
Yes.
people feel, right?
That's right.
From outside of the home.
Yeah, she
Yes.
said there's a similarity between grieving a death or grieving a divorce. That sometimes the feelings are the same, but I think it's so important what you say about children. How and when to
Yeah.
tell the children.
Yes.
What is the best way to do that? And sometimes when, there's a separation, you say to the kids, I'm going to miss you this weekend. Don't say that. Say, I look forward to
That's
I
right.
look forward to your return. How and when to tell the children? What's
It's
your
so-
bottom line on that in less than 30
it's
seconds?
so important to be very thoughtful about the way that you
Yes.
tell the children, and I address that in the book. It's important that the two parents come together
Yes.
and really have a script that they're going to say to their
Mm-hmm.
kids. And really the most important thing is to let the kids know that it's not
Not their fault, yeah.
right?
Yeah.
And that you can come to them at any time. You can come to me at any time with all your
Yeah.
feelings.
Well, thank you so much, Oona Metz. We appreciate you coming in.
Oh, thank you.
Unhitched, the Essential Divorce Guide for Women, is on sale now. Scan the QR code on your screen to buy it and get Oona's practical and compassionate advice.
Lots of good information there. That'll do it for us.